Welcome to Open House NYC. Let's kick things off at the vibrant home of famed industrial designer Karim Rashid, one of the most prolific and influential voices working in design today. Karim is as well known for his luminous style as he is for the impassioned belief that dynamic design can make you happier and in turn make the world a better place.
Hello, I'm Karim Rashid and welcome to our home here in Hell's Kitchen in New York City. So this is a townhome here in Hell's Kitchen, and I was looking for a space that had north and south light. And then the rest of the space is actually pretty well a blank canvas. I just painted it all white. And this, for me, is almost like a gallery or museum space where then I can really show off my products and my industrial design and my furniture design. And over here, we have the kitchen, and the kitchen was all done very, very simple and quite minimal, really. But I just added some accents. For example, there's kind of a lime mirrored backsplash. And on the other side of the wall, I complemented it by painting just this one wall and emphasizing just one color in the space, pink. So I always like painting this notion of just doing one plane or one wall because it really then again pops out and it makes the space look more dimensional. So this is the center of the home. The way I define that, actually, especially when you're living in an open space, is a carpet. For me, it's critical to have a carpet that really kind of pulls everybody together and pulls all the furniture together. A lot of my work is actually very soft, very rounded or amorphous. About 20 years ago, I used the word blobject, actually, and that's really an object that has no straight lines on it. You see a coffee table, for example, has a very, very rounded, bolded edge like this. You know, you feel immediately at ease. So if I look at this huge piece of glazing here, I can see just a lot of green. So why don't we go out and take a look in the garden? For me, you know, this is heaven in a way that I have this. And what I did is I divided the space actually into two seatings, two grouping areas. So when I have a lot of friends over, some gather in one area, some gather in the other area. I'm not really one for umbrellas. I don't really believe in umbrellas because a lot of times they tend to kind of block views. But fortunately in New York you can get away with that because you have so many buildings creating so many shadows. So here we are on the second floor of the townhouse, and this is the master bedroom. And as you can see, there's a wall-to-wall carpeting, which I'm a big advocate of. I love carpet, which is this kind of blobular, fluid kind of pattern. So really the only thing I did in this space from the original architecture was I broke a wall here, and I skewed this, angled this wall and made it in white glass. And the reason I skewed it back was so that I could allow a very tight entry for a walk-in closet. And then by making a nice sliding door here, I can just shut the whole closet off very nicely. This shelf is kind of interesting. It's two pieces of glass. It has these kind of holes cut in it, and then I just collect some objects that go way back from when I was a child. One of my favorite objects on this shelf actually is the SX70 camera, which I used to love. I mean, this was probably, you know, when I was a teenager, the best thing that ever happened since the wheel, the invention of the wheel. You know, a home to me is really a place where when you're at home, you should have zero stress. So it should be the most comfortable, most relaxed, minimal, sensual, soft environment. Anyway, thank you for seeing my home.